Look at this concrete desert. Millions of balconies worldwide sitting empty, dead, and unproductive. Every single year, humanity wastes over 35% of its food, throwing billions of dollars straight into plastic tombs. But nature? Nature doesn't believe in waste. To the earth, your garbage is a literal gold mine waiting to explode. Take this forgotten potato. Wrinkled, soft, sprouting wild purple stems. Most people see trash. I see a miniature factory. Watch what happens when we toss it right into this ordinary balcony trash bin. No expensive pots, no premium commercial soil mixes. It hits the bottom, landing onto old kitchen scraps and spent soil. A dark, wet, seemingly dead, organic dump. But beneath this dark surface lies a hidden civilization. Meet the underground workers of your balcony ecosystem. Every time an amateur urban gardener dumps artificial chemical fertilizer here, a catastrophic mass extinction occurs underground. Did you know? A single teaspoon of healthy living soil contains over 1 billion beneficial bacteria. That is more than the population of India. But 90% of commercial store-bought potting bags are completely dead. Sealed in plastic, their microbial life drops by 95%. Those raw wood chips in cheap potting bags actually rob nitrogen from your plant roots just to decay, turning your balcony into a plant graveyard. Why spend $50 a bag for dead dirt when you can build a thriving ecosystem for $0 using house waste? Look at this potato sprout. It contains high concentrations of potassium and solanine. To a smart earthworm, it is a luxury resort. When this potato landed, it did not enter a grave. It activated an ancient agricultural assembly line that has worked for thousands of years. Get ready, because inside this simple balcony plastic bin, we are about to rewrite the rules of city farming. Let the construction begin. Phase 2 begins in the dark. Inside this sealed plastic container, a secret biological weapon is activating right under your nose. According to Cornell University research, specialized anaerobic microbes multiply by tens of millions within 48 hours of food contact. They generate extreme natural organic heat, turning your rotting kitchen waste into a highly concentrated liquid nutrient matrix. This isn't garbage. It is an underground gold mine. 1 single gram of this actively fermenting organic matter holds billions of enzyme actions. But 99% of beginners destroy this potential immediately by choosing dead commercial bagged soil. Look at this horror. According to international soil health trials, being sealed airtight in store display bags kills over 95% of all biology within 6 months. You pay $20 per bag for a product that is practically dead dirt. You aren't buying fertility. You are buying a plastic-wrapped scam. Worse yet, those cheap bags are stuffed with raw, undecomposed wood chips. And they are hungry. Very hungry. To break down that raw carbon wood, soil bacteria must steal every single atom of nitrogen out of the container soil matrix. This is nitrogen locking. Your potato sprouts are literally starved of energy, turning yellow and weak before they even touch daylight. But do not panic. Grandpa Ken has an ancient solution that dates back over 2,000 years to traditional Satoyama landscapes. In old Japan, the borderland between mountains and villages was called Satoyama, a self-sustaining paradise where waste did not exist. Ancient farmers layered autumn leaves, wood ash, and food residues directly into pits. The result? The original living soil. And today, you can replicate this exact multi-million-dollar ecosystem inside your plastic trash bin using a simple cardboard box. Listen up, Subterranean squads. Prepare for the ultimate recipe. We are about to deploy the carbon to nitrogen golden ratio. Grab your shields. To fix the nitrogen theft, we must build a balancing matrix. Every living ecosystem requires a specific code. The golden formula is a carbon-to-nitrogen ratio of exactly 25 to 30 units of carbon for every single unit of nitrogen. Think of it as an underground construction crew. Carbon materials form the bricks, while nitrogen foods supply the active engine power. To achieve this on a concrete balcony for $0, simply gather old, unprinted delivery boxes, rip them into tiny pieces. Cardboard has a massive carbon value of 350 to 1. Autumn leaves provide 60 to 1. They are pure carbon fuel. Now for the nitrogen army. Bring out your daily kitchen scraps, apple cores, carrot peels, and discarded green vegetable parts. Kitchen scraps have a tight ratio of 15 to 1. Fresh grass clippings drop to 20 to 1. These are explosive nitrogen engines. But beware, if you pile purely green nitrogen waste inside a closed CHO container without carbon layers, disaster strikes instantly. The pile collapses into a slimy, oxygen-deprived heap, creating toxic ammonia gas that rots your potato roots in hours. To prevent this, we build a lasagna layer structure. Grandpa Ken's signature technique for tiny container balcony spaces. Layer 1. 5 centimeters of brown cardboard for drainage and air. Layer 2. 5 centimeters of fresh kitchen food greens. Repeat. This alternating arrangement guarantees total airflow. Oxygen streams freely through the brown carbon gaps, feeding your microbial troops. Aerobic bacteria breathe deep, breaking down waste at 3 times the speed of normal dead soil CHO setups without any odor smell. Your retail cost for this world-class fertilizer production engine? $0. Total value to your hungry container plants? Priceless. And now, look down at the potato. The perfect ratio has just ignited a sleeping giant. The root army is waking up. What? Look closely under the surface. Fed by the perfect lasagna aeration, these potato roots are growing at lightning speed. According to Dr. Suzanne Simard's research, 90% of land plants depend on an underground partner, mycorrhizal fungi. This is the Wood Wide Web, a massive underground internet network that connects plants, sharing data and vital nutrients instantly. By adding shredded delivery boxes, you provide the ultimate moisture-rich housing blocks for this fungal internet to bung no. Nature's hidden delivery drivers wake up. They expand your potato's root absorption reach by an unbelievable 100 to 1,000 times. They travel deep into areas roots can never squeeze into, collecting locked-up phosphorus minerals and shipping them back home. Phosphorus forms the essential chemical foundation of plant root energy, forcing massive cell division and cellular growth expansion. In return for this gold mine, the potato feeds the fungi natural sugary carbon compounds, a perfectly fair business trade deal. Sugars flow down into the fungal network. Phosphorus minerals move up into the plant tissues. The trade lane is locked. But what happens above the surface while this massive underground construction bung no? Grandpa Ken has a vital warning. Boom! Green potato shoots punch violently right through the container rim opening, exploding with rich, dark green leaf segments. In less than 30 days, a dead concrete balcony corner transforms into a lush, thriving jungle sanctuary. Free food creates itself. But an ultra-fast harvest engine like this needs consistent raw building block maintenance. It is time to run an official audit check. To construct 1 kilogram of starchy potato tubers underground, your leaves require 3 key pillars: water, sunshine, and perfect soil pH. But wait, what is that horrible smell coming out from the base layers? Oh no, the anaerobic shadow monster is breaking out. Help! Hold on to your helmets, teams. A toxic biological storm is brewing at the bottom of the container. Oxygen is dropping to 0. When soil pores collapse under excess compact water, anaerobic microbes take over, producing foul acids that burn tender roots. According to Cornell University data, this creates hydrogen sulfide gas, the exact compound responsible for that foul, rotten egg smell. It is a sign of complete stagnation. Left untreated, this acidic swamp will rot every single root in less than 24 hours. But 90% of odor problems on apartment balconies can be completely cured using one ancient, traditional, secret weapon. Enter Bokashi Compost Tech. Developed by old Japanese temple masters, this method uses effective microorganisms to ferment materials completely odorless. According to Ryukyu's university studies, these EM strains act like an army of samurai. They consume foul odors, converting them into rich amino acids. Inside the passenger cars, meet your macronutrition stars. Nitrogen for leaves, phosphorus for roots, and potassium for immunity structure. Nitrogen is the muscle. It drives chlorophyll production, building massive leaf panels above to harvest solar energy bricks. Without living nitrogen microbes, your potato leaves cannot photosynthesize properly. They turn pale, soft, and completely vulnerable to disease. Next is phosphorus, the pathfinder. It forces deep root division, mapping out a giant subterranean anchor infrastructure grid. According to FAO data portals, phosphorus forms the core molecule of cellular energy currency, driving flower formation and tuber production. Finally, potassium, the shield guardian. It controls water regulation, thickens cell walls, and builds complete immunity armor against disease villains. Potassium acts like a master logistics officer, adjusting internal pressure cells so your plant never wilts during hot balcony summer afternoons. Your retail market cost for buying high-grade liquid organic amino acid fertilizer, $40 bottle. Cost inside your trash bin? Absolutely zero. Phase 6 begins with the biggest balcony mistake: watering the surface every single morning and thinking the roots are happy. A shallow splash only wets the first 2 centimeters. Below that, the hungry potato roots sit in a dry desert pocket. Commander Pipo confirms the crime scene. The top looks wet, but the root city underneath is dehydrated and confused. When water arrives only at the surface, roots become lazy. They stop drilling downward and stay weak, shallow, and heat-sensitive. Grandpa Ken never floods. He pours slowly in circles until the entire column drinks deeply from top to bottom. Deep watering creates a moisture highway. Cardboard fibers pull droplets downward like tiny ropes through the compost matrix. Pipo opens the deep line. The correct goal is not wet mud. The correct goal is evenly damp soil, like a squeezed sponge. Too much water suffocates oxygen. Too little water shuts down microbes. The sweet spot is damp, airy, dark, and crumbly. For tiny apartment spaces, Grandpa Ken builds a zero-cost, slow-drip system from an old bottle with tiny pinholes. Bury it upside down beside the stems. Fill it once, and water leaks slowly into the root zone for hours. This bypasses surface evaporation and feeds the roots exactly where starch production needs stable moisture. Pipo's safety rule: if the soil feels like soup, stop. If it feels like dry cake, water. If it feels like sponge, perfect. After 3 proper deep waterings, the roots learn to chase moisture downward, building a stronger underground skeleton. One more rule: every trash bin garden must breathe at the bottom. Drainage holes prevent the swamp monster from returning. Moisture matrix complete, air is flowing, water is stored, roots are diving, and the underground metro is ready to move minerals. All aboard! The chemical tracks are clear, the biological engines are fully fired up, and the subterranean transit system is open. According to Nature Journal data, a single hectare of living soil houses an incredible 5 tons of active microbial biomass working around the clock. They form a microscopic bullet train network. loading mineral elements from your kitchen scraps and flying straight toward the potato root gates. Inside the passenger cars, meet your macronutrition stars. Nitrogen for leaves, phosphorus for roots, and potassium for immunity structure. Nitrogen is the muscle. It drives chlorophyll production, building massive leaf panels above to harvest solar energy bricks. Without living nitrogen microbes, your potato leaves cannot photosynthesize properly. They turn pale, soft, and completely vulnerable to disease. Next is phosphorus, the pathfinder. It forces deep root division, mapping out a giant subterranean anchor infrastructure grid. FAO Soil Portal reports confirm that phosphorus serves as the master switch for cellular ATP currency, without which zero tuber growth can occur. Finally, potassium, the shield guardian. It controls water regulation, thickens cell walls, and builds complete immunity armor against disease villains. Potassium acts like a master logistics officer, adjusting internal pressure cells so your plant never wilts during hot balcony summer afternoons. Your average garden center store bill for commercial NPK fertilizer bottles? $50 to $80 every single season. Cost inside this trash bin? Zero. But remember, my friends, building a multi-million-dollar high-speed nutrient highway above and below the container surface attracts attention. Dangerous attention. Look here, the villains of the city farm. A full invasion swarm of pear-shaped aphid monsters drinking raw plant sugars and spreading disease. If left unchecked, their toxic secretions trigger a massive plant cell breakdown, destroying your entire potato foliage harvest canopy in days. Pest alerts triggered across all sectors. Hostiles spotted on the upper leaf balconies. Don't spray chemical poisons. Tactical SWAT defenses prepare to deploy. Go, go, go! Look at the leaf canopy. Thousands of aphid invaders are launching a coordinated assault on our green energy factories. The absolute worst response? Spraying chemical pesticides. According to Rodale Institute data, it kills every single underground ally. Chemical salts wash down, triggering a catastrophic mass extinction. Your living soil becomes a toxic, barren wasteland desert. Instead, we deploy Integrated Pest Management. Grandpa Ken's zero-risk organic SWAT team recipe? Pure neem oil and soap. The formula? 1 teaspoon of organic cold-pressed neem oil, a few drops of dish soap as an emulsifier, and 1 liter of warm water. Neem oil doesn't poison. It physically coats the aphid's breathing spiracles, suffocating the pest villain while disrupting its reproductive system cycle. But we aren't done. Commander Pipo has just activated the heavy tactical air support. Release the apex predators. Boom! The Bolrua SWAT Division Tactical Squadron drops in from above. Elite natural protectors descending on ropes. According to UN FAO Soil Portals, 1 single adult ladybug glides across your chow pots, eating 50 to 60 aphid pests every single day. Over its single, short biological lifespan, this lone red beetle hero deletes over 5,000 aphid villains completely, for free. Grandpa Ken's second defensive shield? The ultimate hot toy spray. Gather 5 garlic cloves and 3 hot red chili peppers. Infuse them inside 1 liter of pure water for exactly 24 hours. Filter the thick, spicy juice and load your spray container. This spray forms an impenetrable biochemical force field. The intense sulfur capsaicin oil compounds burn insect scent paths, forcing immediate retreat. Total market cost for synthetic toxic chemical bug control spray canisters? Over $60. Total cost for Thoi trash solution? Zero. We have won the leaf war. And now, back in the subterranean womb, the real magic begins. Look at the potato node cores. They are expanding. Oh my God! Hold on to your helmets, teams. The starch pipeline is fully open. flooding the base layers with pure sugar-fueled chains. According to Cornell University plant physiology data, leaves convert solar rays into liquid sugars, pumping them down into subterranean storage vaults. The stolon tips swell, expanding outward with immense mechanical force, packing raw carbohydrates into solid, delicious tubers. Look at this circumference. Every single lasagna layer we built is being crushed and processed into dense, premium food weight. According to international organic yield records, optimizing living soil microbiology boosts root energy accumulation efficiency by 600%. There are too many of them. The container base layers are completely overflowing. We are running out of spatial volume coordinates. Look at the exterior hull wall of the container box. The raw physical pressure of the expanding coup bundles is starting to bend the plastic canvas frame. Do not fear the expanding walls, my urban friends. This distortion is the ultimate sign of a flawless living harvest engine cycle. According to UN FAO urban farming trials, 10 simple container boxes can supply up to 80% of a family's seasonal root vegetable nutrients. Total commercial store cost for buying 80 kilograms of organic premium store potatoes? Over $100. Cost inside this bin? Zero. The waiting time parameters are completed. The starch maturity indices have touched 100%. It is time for the final unlock sequence. Attention, all subterranean divisions. Get clear of the primary blast zone channels. The lid is coming open. Look out below. Grandpa Ken lifts the plastic hull sleeve. And look! An incredible, self-standing, structural lasagna soil tower block, completely stuffed with treasure. From a single soft, wrinkled potato thrown into a corner rubbish bin container, we have created an absolute explosion of fresh, organic food wealth. 50 times the original weight volume inputs. Manufactured for absolute zero fertilizer capital cost. The underground crew has achieved complete victory. Look at this magnificent abundance. Grandpa Ken fills the harvest basket with dozens of heavy, clean, high-density potato tubers. According to global home economy records, a single 3-square-meter urban container plot saves a family up to $100 monthly. Furthermore, medical psychology studies show that just 30 minutes of daily gardening drops human cortisol stress hormone levels by 12%. In the world's famous blue zones, where people regularly live past 100, backyard gardening is the single most common daily habit. But do not consume all your wealth today. Save these tiny, marble-sized baby potatoes. These are your future seed crops. Store them inside a dry, dark, well-ventilated paper pouch bag for exactly 3 to 4 months until the next season cycle locks in. By storing your own seeds, you break completely free from commercial monopoly companies. An infinite cycle of automated food security handles itself. Your future investment cost for buying expensive commercial seed packages next spring? Exactly $0. Your independence level? Infinite. The primary balcony lasagna construction project is formally completed. All subterranean engineer squads are sweeping the tunnels and packing gear. Remember our timeless golden rule. Soil is not a raw retail consumer product. Soil is a living, breathing, infinite ecosystem network. When you work together with nature instead of fighting against it, every single concrete corner becomes a magical paradise garden. If you want to unlock more ancient $0 agricultural secret codes with Commander Pipo, smash that subscribe button right now. Grandpa Ken and the underground worker squads are signing off from the balcony station. Keep your soil living and keep your harvests overflowing. This video educational production package was meticulously designed and optimized by the Hathan System Platform Hub. Support Sustainable Living Loop.